Okay, we're out here in the pastures. This is pasture 6, right by the handling facility, future home of. Anyway, there's never an ending job to fence fixing or gate fixing. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time getting some of these things fixed. And this is a problem that kind of comes on these guys. This is that little hinge. He's fallen down. We're gonna need to pump it back up and maybe tighten this thing a little bit to make sure it works. This is the one that kisses, loves to lick. So we want to make sure we take great care of it for kisses. But anyway, we need to fix this, and then there's a couple fence repairs that we need to do actually. Some in here and some out there. All right, let's move on.
Ready.
All right. I don't have the proper tools, but I have a hammer which makes up for half of it. So this is shifted down. I'm going to try and hammer it back up, and then I think we just got to tighten this bolt so it doesn't slip. I mean, it's tight. You can see it's already grinding away the paint, but it's just a little too loose. And in fact, there is a hole that's over here that you can put like a little self-tapping screw into to just kind of hold it. You want to hold my friend? There. Give it a couple weeks and we'll see if we were successful. All right, let's get to some fences. All right, so with barbed wire, it can stretch, it can get bumped, you know, the animals wail on it, whatever it is, okay? And so it can get loosened up in certain sections. And that section over there, you see it has this wave and then it kind of stops and stays straight. So these little staples are put in with some slack so that barbed wire can slide through it as it expands with temperature changes. And also to make it a little bit more flexible. But anyway, this is high tensile wire. It's not the typical just straight up carbon stuff. So this is going to give, it's going to stretch a little bit at times. And it actually performs, I think, better. But anyway, so what we have to do is we have to fix it. We have to gather it and we have to re-stretch it tight. Okay, and so that's where this tool comes in. This is a Texas fence fixer. And I've shown this before. But in reality, what you're doing is you're putting the barbed wire through these spots, you're pinching it there, and then you're compressing it together just for you to then wrap some new barbed wire around it. Now, I should have come more prepared. Dog, can you give me some gloves? Other side. So, anyway, this is actually pretty simple. Now, the part of fencing that was frustrating to me was there's so many different ways to fence. There's so many different tools you could buy, whatever. So if you are having a barbed wire fence, get a Texas fence fixer, okay? If you're not using barbed, you know, if you have woven wire and other things, don't bother. But barbed wire, yes. And it may even work just for plain old high tensile wire, just straight wire. So anyway, I'll show you how it works. One is safety.
But
anyway.
You've been burned by barbed wire before.
I have. Okay, so this is slack this direction and it's slack that direction some. So I've gone through and I've pulled, and when I pull you can see that it'll actually take the slack up there. I'm trying to find a good spot where, you know, if all these staples were tight, all I'd be able to do is this section. I had to fix every single section, and that's just, whoa, way too much work. And then I've pulled this direction and it pulls all the way down at the other side too. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do it right over here in the middle of it, pull as much as I can, and then I'm going to check on either side to see if it still needs any extra stuff. So where is my tool, my little Miss Vanna? Thank you, my little bug.
Awesome, Daddy.
Okay. So I'm just going to grab it, and in those slots is where you're going to put the barbed wire. What you're going to do is you're going to squeeze this. Now I have a lot of slack, so I might have to do a second one. Now, barbed wire. Thank you, my little one. Oh, screwdriver? You got me the smallest screwdriver you could find.
It's the only screwdriver I could
Okay,
find.
Bug, hold my screwdriver since I don't want to misplace it. Alright, so really what you're just going to be doing... I feel a little unprotected.
Just a little bit.
Alright, so really what we're just going to be doing is we're putting this over the end. And if you have about 6 inches either side, you're doing great. And then we're just going to wrap it over the sides. And we're going to wrap the same direction. So this is going over top and around, this one's over top and around. You can go either direction you want. Just this side and this side have to wrap the same. This side will wrap opposite. So you're just going to keep wrapping. Get 3 or 4, which is good. This one's going to go top and going to come right around. You probably can't see because my arm. It's because it's so huge. Okay. Now my screwdriver. Oh, sweetness, baby. Got something a little bit larger. Okay. Now that these wrap that direction, center goes opposite. I'll go like this. Takes a while to get my groove back. Don't do this every week. Okay. You have a little bit left over. Squeeze it. And now you let it go. So if you look back down the line, it's tight. Could it be tighter? Yes. Let's look back down this way. Now we can go back over.
You do another one?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do another one right here. Same process. If you can get the top open wide enough, you can then compress it a lot. Oh, not that one, Bug. Where is my little barbed wire?
Coming.
Now this crossed guy, don't hesitate to make it maybe 18 inches. Ours could be a little bit bigger. But you live and learn. Yeah, I would love to be a little bit bigger on that. I would like to have another 2 or 1 on this side, but... Oh, thank you, Bug.
You stole it out of your pocket.
Yes, you did. Here you go, Bug. Drops off.
Oh, nicer.
That's a lot nicer.
Good job.
So, yep. Now don't think you guys have to do this every week. It's not like your fence stretches or stuff, but you can tell the buffalo have been hitting it. Can you see it?
Yeah, where is it?
It's on my finger.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. So they've been over here. It's time to fix these next ones, and it might take another couple. Looking at the fence and pushing around, there's a few others we're gonna do, so we're probably gonna do every strand along here. Anyway, this is a little big, okay? If it was just this big, would be plenty. But use what you can, right?
Did you want Mari to cut it for me?
No, because I don't have a little scrap.
Okay.
So, Chica has a roll of barbed wire. Chica? So again, if you're wondering what we do with our barbed wire when it gets really small, this is exactly what we do with our barbed wire. We make repairs. And you just keep repeating. I learned about this from an Australian. I forget the guy's name. He does all sorts of little stuff, but anyway, he does fencing, and he mentioned the Texas fence fixer. I'm like, I gotta get one of those, or at least gotta look into it. So this is like a saving grace, man.
There's a praying mantis on Clark.
Dog, you're gonna get eaten.
He's so cute.
He did the little guy.
Did you get him? He's still there?
Clark, no.
Oh, turn around, turn around. Just
He's
turn
still
around so I
there.
can see
Oh
you.
my goodness, he's big.
He's over here, Biggie. He's looking like a stick.
Yeah, Mari, go grab him.
Can he heal you?
No.
No.
They're way too small for that.
They only eat. Oh my goodness, he is ginormous.
He's a little biggin.
Little friends on the ranch.
A little praying mantis.
Yeah, a biggin.
He's kind of big. He does look like grass, though.
Yeah, he does. I never would have guessed that's what it was.
So I was just glass and like, huh?
There we go.
There he is.
Anyway, so an Australian guy told me about it. So you figure I gotta get checking that out. And it does a lot of good, actually. Does a lot of good.
That Daddy Cat are doing one.
Yeah, Chica, come on, Chica.
Now do you
Come
want
on down. The price is right. You're gonna do one at a time.
Okay.
Okay, here's that one. There. Yep. Now you're gonna rotate your hands and then squeeze it in. There you go, girlfriend. Now you gotta get the chain. Wow, you're a beast, girl.
I can't hold it with one hand.
Oh, yes, you can.
My hands are small.
There you go. Flex them abs, girl. Flex them abs. Bam! Look at that.
Perfect.
There you go. Okay, I like to flatten mine out a wee bit.
Yeah, this is where you need gloves.
Yeah.
Yes.
I should have gloves.
Hey, dog, you know where some gloves are, right? Mari?
Without gloves. She's so brave, just like her daddy, right?
I'm just gonna get scarred.
So if I scream like a girl when I get stabbed, are you going to scream like a boy?
Do they scream like boys? They just like groan.
Okay, other side. Yep. And there you go.
They're the smallest pair of gloves we have.
Sandra's.
Here you go, your liege.
Like this?
Yep.
Like this.
Pucker up like this.
Oh. There we go.
And get her down snug. Snug, snug, snug.
That good?
Okay, now you got to squeeze it and take the chain off.
Can I hold it?
You bend them out. There you go.
There we go. Woohoo!
Now it's a lot tighter.
Good job, Chica.
Yeah, you got to get there. Now squeeze. There, now squeeze the ends together.
Oh, this is gonna be hard to squeeze. And put the chain on.
It's a little taller than you are, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
That's a little bit of dad help, I think.
You want some help on this one? Oh, good job. Ooh, move your thumb.
It is moved. Right.
This thumb.
Oh.
Oh, it's total suckobus. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yeah. There. All right.
Oh.
We got it. Sometimes just like to hold it like this. And then, yep. Good job, Pumpkin. When I'm 43 and completely like old and decrepit, you guys can fix the fences.
That is when we get Talmadge and Grant to help.
Yes. Okay. Next side. The higher ones are pretty. It's difficult for shorter people of stature.
Calling me short?
Shorter. All right, Bug. Let's see that little screwdriver. Whoosh.
So.
It'll come up for the top.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember which way I did the other two.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Now can you squeeze and take it off? Oh, there you go.
Come on.
All right. So, probably wasn't faster to do it with the girls, but it was funner. And the fence is looking pretty good, both directions. Now we're gonna take off our little dangling tags, I guess, but it's not too bad. Now there is a spot that kind of bows down a little bit over there, but I'm not gonna worry about those guys right now. There's a couple other spots over by the waterers and the gate that I'm just gonna fix up real quick because we had a baby get out this week. Steve noticed that a baby was out over there, the fence. Yeah, I'll tell you when we get over there. Now we're here at gate between 6 and 7. And this guy is pretty far off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And over here at the edge of the thing, so a couple of factors that may have contributed. When this was first built, I told the fence guy, hey, I want you to run another line under there, and of course, naturally he didn't. So, because what happens is babies or other animals will actually lay up near the fence, especially when all the buffalo are sitting here waiting for us to get cubes. I've seen babies lay up next to the gate, and the gate is actually off the ground quite a bit. So whether it be the gate, whether it be the height of the barbed wire, or the fact that it's a little loose, any one of those factors could have contributed to the baby kind of popping out. So we're gonna at least make it tight, and then hopefully we don't have any more escaping babies.
Wait.
Okay, so Clark is the one who wants to try the tool, right, dog?
Yeah.
All right, bigness. All right, this is what happens when you have 6 kids. All right, everybody wants a turn. Okay, this one's pretty loose. Go underneath. Yep. Yep, squeeze that one in, then push this guy out. Oh, okay, now see how we're hitting the barbed wire? Let's loosen that one and slide it down a little bit. There we go. Yep, now that one pinches that. Now we want to open this guy fully. There. Now squeeze these puppies together. Okay, right there. You want me to help hold it? Ugh, holy bejeebers, Batman.
It's hard.
Okay. Whoo! Suckobus bigness. Woo! Okay, we need the tool. Oh, here we go. You sure you don't want gloves, dog? Can we get a longer one? So when we can't squeeze it, you know, depending on how much slack there is, depends on how much you can squeeze. And the more we squeeze, the more these come together. This is no longer than the other pieces that we were doing on the other side. But since this isn't squeezed all the way down, we really need a longer piece, especially for dog. So we need to get a different one.
In the midst of getting it.
Good job. Brace it on your leg. Yep, just like you are. Just go wrap it tight. Pull it tight around. Yep, as tight as you can get it. Good job. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, we gotta make noise. We need a screwdriver.
You have it in your
back
pocket?
pocket.
In my pocket. Just keep wrapping around. Now pull it out. Good job. Okay. I think that looks good, dog.
Yep.
Now we just need to undo the chain.
Laura, can you hold it?
All right. That's one way to do it, Biggie. You need to pull it out. There we go.
Yeah,
That was a lot tighter.
Down.
Okay, here, hold this for me. Now, you guys will notice on these fence posts, because they're on the H braces, they're snug tight. So these aren't going to slide much on these. And then on the T-clips, on the T-posts, those are wrapped around them as well. So, and with the barbed wire being maybe in here or right by it, these don't necessarily slide too much. So this next one is really mostly just here, but not so much down the way. So it's just, these are shorter spans. All right, cool.
I want to do it.
Oh, geez, bug.
Not
Can
so
you-
much here or
You gotta be
here.
strong.
Can you even hold this up, bug? There you go.
Can you even hold it up?
Oh, wait. Okay, you want me to help hold that? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Good job, bug.
Thanks.
Let's let you play with barbed wire without any gloves.
I'm smart.
You want a shorter one than that?
That is some serious length.
Alright, Murray. Right on the thumb.
Okay, bug. Yep. You sure you don't want gloves, girlfriend?
Hey, man.
Pull it tight, pull it tight. But I do the overs.
And I do the unders.
Yes.
I don't like doing getting to the barbs.
I know. Okay, that looks good, bug. There you go. All right. All right, do you have the screwdriver?
Here.
Good job, just like that. Push it up and under. More? Okay, you're just gonna go little bits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just because you're little. All right, let's get it off now, bud.
Okay, somebody hold this.
Oh dear, you're gonna do it yourself? Wow! There you go.
Done.
All right, girlfriend. All right, so I'm gonna finish one more strand down here. Then I think we're gonna call it quits for this, and then we'll move on from there.
No. Visitor's done.
She's saying hi.
And let us pet her.
Oh, where's your baby?
Baby bumper walking with big.
This last set of fence, when we were fixing that, we were only stretching, as I said, between the T-post and like one of those wood posts. The T-post clips hold it on there, so if you see some gap, or not sags, or slack in multiple lines down the way, just take off the T-post clips, do one big grouping together instead of individual ones, and then put new T-post clips on it. So just if you were wondering, that's what I would do if I saw multiple down the way. The reason we didn't have to do that on the other guy was because all of those staples, of course, did not squeeze in and punch in on them and tighten them to the post. They were slack. So that's the difference. T-post, you just got to be a little bit willing to take off the clips. So anyway, that's enough fencing. I'm glad you guys could see all of our kids. They wanted to try it. It's not too hard. Even our, geez, I think she's 9. Even our 9-year-old could do it. So anyway, just remember, when you have a ranch, you got to just keep up on your fences, and you know, things like that happen. You just got to learn how to repair them. So hopefully that was useful for you. We're going to check out and see you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe, guys. All right, see you next week. Bye.